Hello everyone, it's Imran here. Welcome back to another video. So I'm officially going to be reacting to another Thomas and Friends audio story by Kiefer Adams, and this one is called Duncan's Days. So this is the newest audio story that was uploaded yesterday on Sunday. As always, I was busy doing a video for my second channel, which is Imran's F1 channel yesterday. So therefore, I couldn't react to this video like I know on a Sunday like I normally would, because obviously the F1 race was in Australia. And obviously, because Australia was on early in the morning, that also gave me an opportunity to record my race review on a Sunday, which is not what I normally do. But yeah, so this is the newest audio story that was uploaded yesterday. The last Thomas audio story that I reacted to from Kiefer was the Pickup Bucket or Two, which starred Harvey as the main character. If you want to go and check that one out, it will be in the top right hand corner of your screen. And yeah, so we're going to get a look into Duncan's past from what I can hear, and apparently Beardrum the Old Warrior is going to make an appearance. And this is going to be a very hot take for you Thomas fans, but in my opinion, Beardrum and Thumper are the most useless and pointless characters to exist in the entire Thomas franchise, even more than those who appeared in the Hit era. That's all I'm saying. That's no offense to the Hit era characters. I thought some of them were pretty cool, like Molly, Neville, Dennis, etc. But Beardrum and Thumper were definitely there for merchandise sales. That's all I'm going to say. But anyway, enough of hot takes. Link to the video I'm reacting to in the description down below as always if you want to go and check it out. So without further ado, let's just get straight into this.
Duncan's Days, written and told
like
by
I always enjoy
Adams.
These audio stories because they're so refreshing.
Bertram, the Old Warrior, had been the celebrity of the Scarlurry Railway for the whole summer. Visitors came far and wide to see him after Toby had discovered him at the old mine where the little engines used to work.
Series 5.
Now, Bertram was going to go to a museum on the mainland where he would share his stories and experience. "You've made my railway proud, Bertram," said Mr. Percival. "May I wish you dry rails and smooth running for your future."
Oh, so he's leaving,
said Bertram happily. "It has been an honour to grace your rails. I will never give up and never surrender, no matter what." Edward, who then brought a flat truck to take Bertram away, then set off with the Old Warrior to his new home.
Oh.
"Good riddance to that Duke knockoff," Duncan exclaimed the next morning. "I tell you what, he made himself out to be quite the celebrity. He's nothing of the sort." "You will never stop complaining, will you?" grumbled Rheneas. "Why can't you accept that something nice has happened for once?" "Nice?" snapped Duncan. "You call some engine pretending to be a ghost in our mine nice? Pah! If you'll ask me, the museum's welcome to him." Rheneas scowled.
Duncan with the
Ever since Bertram had been on the railway, Duncan had complained bitterly. If it wasn't Sir Handel being sent away, it had been about Bertram. Nothing seemed to be right for Duncan these days, and the little engines were getting tired of
reference
it.
to that first one was a reference to Kiefer's other story from Series 1 called Sir Handel's Final Scheme. So, yeah, so after Duke was sent away, Duncan complained non-stop, just like Sir Handel. And obviously Sir Handel was sent off to the quarry he was, where he then returned in Series 10. So Kiefer's stories are not set in the Railway series canon, they're set in the TV series canon, they are. So this story is obviously set during Series 5, it is.
In the summer season, Rusty, the little diesel, would help out with deliveries to a new quarry not far away. He would occasionally meet engines of the Fat Controller's railway, and they exchanged their news of how things were going. When Rusty told Thomas and Percy all about Bertram, they were surprised. "I thought he was just a ghost story," spluttered Thomas. "I guess I owe Toby an apology."
"Yep, you definitely do."
"That's as may be," said Rusty, "but no harm was done. I just wish Duncan would stop being so bitter. Ever since Bertram left, he's done nothing but complain." "Something obviously makes him tick," said Percy, "and I'd like to find out what it is." "Don't we all?" said Rusty. "I just wish Duncan would open up every once in a while, instead of bottling it all in." Little did Rusty realize that the chance of getting Duncan to confess why he always complained was to come sooner than expected. Before long, autumn came to the narrow gauge railway.
We're gonna get
but during that time, Duncan's attitude still didn't improve.
No.
He and Peter Sam were in charge of the first train of collecting leaves and broken branches. They had to cross an old iron bridge, which had recently reopened for the summer. I tell you what, Duncan scowled as they puffed along. It's always been, oh, look at Bertram, isn't he smart? Or, oh dear, has anyone seen Sando lately? Or, oh no, Duke's done a runner. And then there was trouble.
Oh my god.
There was a loud bang. The train slowed right in the middle of the old iron bridge. Steam reeked everywhere from Peter Sam, which made Duncan cross. And to make matters worse, Duncan exclaimed, and the one they call Stuart has suddenly taken a leak. I tell you what, you
Duncan with the savage roast.
I do all the hard work around here. That's enough! Peter Sam's voice echoed across the bridge.
Push Peter Sam to breaking point.
Who do you think you are, telling us all what to do, thinking you do all the hard work and all the things that have happened here? I'm fed up of it. Why do you always complain, Duncan? I'd like to know right now. Duncan, for quite a while, was speechless.
You want
to know why I complain? Duncan finally muttered. Do you know where I used to work before I came here? Not that I'm interested, no, said Peter Sam.
So we're going to get a background story.
I worked in a factory on the other railway.
Oh, I can see that.
I hated it there. The workmen were idle and dishonest. Tools often went missing. The tracks weren't even repaired. And then there was Kane. He was their favourite engine. And yet, if he made a mistake, I got the blame. And if I tried to do things better, it was always Kane that got the praise. I'm so happy Mr. Percival brought me here. But it won't change what I experienced in that old factory. So there you go. Now you know why I complain. Feel free to have a go at me now. Peter Sam didn't know what to say. I'm really sorry about what you went through, Peter Sam whispered quietly.
Yep.
But we still have a dilemma of how we're going to get home. I can't move. You might not, but I still got steam, said Duncan confidently. He gave a sharp blast of his whistle and pushed with all his might.
Come on, Duncan, push!
Duncan, Peter Sam, and all the trucks of leaves and broken branches were off the bridge and away to the top station, without any trouble along the way.
That's why Duncan was like this.
A few days later, Duncan was heading home light engine after a long day's work. At Crovan's Gate, he met Rusty and Skarloey. Good evening, Duncan, said Skarloey. Busy day? Yeah, thank you, replied Duncan meekly. Is there, anything you'd like to tell us? Rusty asked.
He wants to apologise.
Regarding Peter Sam? No, not at all, replied Duncan. I just helped him across the bridge when he broke down, that's all. You don't need to hide any secrets from us, said Skarloey with a wink. Peter Sam told us everything, and we're sorry. We had no idea you went through all that, said Rusty. Well, I don't want it repeated. Not ever, said Duncan firmly. Of course, chuckled Skarloey. Now that we know what caused you to complain in the first place, said Rusty, are you going to stop? Are you kidding me? Snapped Duncan. There's loads of things to complain about on this railway. The track across the current keeps buckling in the summer heat, and I tell you what, the trucks get
that's good old Duncan for you.
Take branches and leaves away, and because Sir Handel's gone, we've all had to carry all his work. And I tell you what, especially as Duncan complained out at the station, Rusty and Skarloey chuckled. Some things never change, said Skarloey. And Rusty just laughed in reply.
Wow, so that's the reason why Duncan complains a lot. So Duncan worked in a factory. He absolutely hated it, and he constantly got blamed because when something went wrong. And then obviously there was Kane, who was obviously the teacher's pet, always getting the praise. And Duncan felt like no one was approving of his hard work. Oh, that's an awful feeling. It is. That literally is an awful feeling for Duncan. It is. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, is why Duncan complains so much. He does because of his experience of working in that factory, and he doesn't want it again. But even though Duncan does work with a good heart, the complaining, I think, will always be part of him because of how he was treated in that factory. But not that I'm complaining, because Duncan is definitely my favorite narrow gauge engine, mainly because of his tricks, schemes, and playing. So yeah, I definitely enjoyed this audio story, Kiefer. It was a nice view into Duncan's past, and yeah, that's basically all I gotta say. Next up next week, Oliver and the Hopper Truck. That stars Oliver and Hector as the main characters. So I absolutely can't wait for that. When that story was announced, I was like, I can't wait to see this story because Hector's one of my favorite rolling stock characters in the series. And so I absolutely cannot wait for it. So yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button for me. Let me know in the comments down below what you thought of this audio story I reacted to and what you thought of Duncan's past. And also let me know in the comments down below what other videos you want me to react to next. Follow me on Instagram, links that will be in the description down below. Share this video, subscribe if you're new here, ring that bell to get notified for when I upload new videos or when I post on the community tab. And I'll see you all in the next one. Bye!